Producer's Rice Mill, the perfect combination of land, state-of-the-art technology, and inspired people, resulting in a farmer-owned cooperative that mills and markets millions of bushels of rice each year to help feed an entire planet. But while the land has existed forever, the technology and the people, well, that goes back to the 1940s. Some say the greatest decade in American history. Brave American soldiers returned victorious from World War II, turning the 40s to a time of hope and prosperity. There was Frank Sinatra, Duke Ellington and Billie Holiday, Gene Autry and Ted Williams, Casablanca and Citizen Kane. It was also the period when a group of visionary farmers founded Producer's Rice Mill to better market their rice and their fellow farmers' rice in a rapidly changing industry. By the 70s, member receipts topped a very respectable 6 million bushels. By 2011, that number topped a phenomenal 65 million. The 70s was also the decade of the first major producer's facility improvement, a new white rice mill in Stuttgart, now considered one of the largest single mills in the world. Compare yesterday's facilities with the producer's facilities of today, and consider the vision and determination of all the people who have shaped and led this company to international prominence. But the decade of the 70s was only the beginning of 40 years of phenomenal growth, much in part to the overwhelming demand for parboiled rice across the globe. Producers recognized the opportunities for parboiled rice and began to capitalize on it by authorizing construction of its first parboil plant. This expansion elevated Producer's Rice Mill into an elite organization, paving the way for its ongoing success as one of the few rice mills within the industry that could now market both parboiled rice and regular milled rice. In the 80s, Producers continued expansion by leasing drying facilities that it would later purchase in Wilson and Tyronza, as well as acquiring Pioneer Foods from Pillsbury. And Producers built a new 2-story cooperative office building in the heart of the Producers Rice Mill complex so that the management, board, and staff could have day-to-day operations at their fingertips. In the 90s, Producers Rice Mill Board approved the long grain pricing pool, the first rice cooperative to take advantage of this innovative program that allowed members to lock in future profits. By 2008, over half of Producers' long grain rice was marketed in the pricing pool. The traditional seasonal pool's average settlement for that year was over $8 a bushel, more than triple the 1971 settlement. Due to the growth of green rice receipts, the 90s also saw the construction of Dryer No. 5 in Stuttgart, a new facility in Fair Oaks, and an agreement to lease purchase of a green rice facility in Boyle, Mississippi, Producers' first foray outside the state of Arkansas. In one of the most important decisions in history, the Producers Rice Mill voted to close its over 2,500 membership to the farm families and farms that were already members, a policy that remains to this day. Producers Rice Mill moved into the 21st century with commitment and innovation, increasing milling capacity by 50%. A new state-of-the-art rice flour mill was built in a joint venture with Sage 5 Foods and has already expanded 4 times due to unprecedented demand. This successful transition from traditional rice milling further led to the construction of an instant rice plant in Little Rock, a second collaboration with Sage 5 Foods. The new century generated new economic highs for Producers' sales, assets, and patron equity, a testament to the vision of a few courageous farmers 70 years ago. And now Producers Rice Mill serves the entire spectrum of the rice industry throughout the U.S. and world markets as a leading supplier for food service, industrial, and export products. Utilizing advanced technology, 70 years of experience and old-fashioned taste, Producers Rice Mill is as versatile as the rice it produces. Just what you'd expect from the farmers that feed the world.